What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have In This Moment. Yes, indeed. How about that? In This Moment, making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi-bob, do me a favor. Before you do all those clicks and likes, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video is done, if you'll feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Hell. Yeah, Hell. And this is actually Hell's prioritized request for the month of September for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Hell. I hope you enjoy the show. Hell wanted to see me react to this. It is In This Moment with a tune called Sick Like Me. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, okay, hold on, time out, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by In This Moment, okay? And the video has 47.4 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. In This Moment, Sick Like Me official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it.
I'm not saying it's gonna get blocked. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is this. Whenever you use the word official, especially if it comes off either the band's official page or the record label's official page, the chances, the odds of the video getting blocked are going to be higher. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure. I'm just saying the chances and the odds of it getting blocked are a little higher. So we're just going to pray to the rock and metal gods, please shine down upon us and allow us to watch this on YouTube for free so people don't have to pay to watch it on Patreon, which would suck. And let's be honest, nobody wants to do that. So let's just hope it gets through. People can watch it for free on YouTube. Let's hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Wait. Maria Brink. That name is very familiar. Where do I know that name from? Where do I know that name from? Oh, I know where. She did a duet with Five Finger Death Punch. She appeared. What was the name of the song? It wasn't Dot Your Eyes. It was I think the name of the song is Anywhere But Here. Yeah. Okay, I recognize the name. Okay. So this is her band. Okay. Funny how, I hate to say it, it's funny how incestuous the music industry is. Anyway, let's keep going here. All right, all right. I like this halftime feel. I do. It disguised itself really well, too, with that intro. The way that they were coming in with those accents, I'm sitting here going, this feels like straight time. Okay, no problem. And they kept setting it up, and they kept building and building and building. I'm thinking, okay, so we're going to be about here. 2, 3, 4. Pa, 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 pa. And the tempo is still there, but it's in a halftime feel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, good Lord, that's good. I dig it. I dig it. I am digging that halftime feel so much. I am absolutely on board for this.
Is it sick to say I want you biting down on me? Are you sick like me? Am I beautiful? 'Cause I tear you to pieces.
I recognize her voice.
Am I beautiful? Even at my ugliest, you always say I'm beautiful. As you tear me to pieces, you are beautiful. Even at your ugliest, I always say you're beautiful and sick like me.
I like the little breakout. Okay. Okay. The little layout section.
Is it sick of me to feel the animal?
I got a little chills there. Okay. That little layout section was nice to finish that chorus. That was nice. That was really nice. Didn't see that coming. I always like those little surprises. Yeah, when she went into the chorus and she went up more melodic into like the upper register, I recognize her voice now from that duet that she did with Five Finger Death Punch. I was like, okay, yeah, that is the voice I remember. Okay, yeah. Feels good, sounds good. I like the direction of the song. Let's keep going.
Is it sick to say I taste the hunter like I do? Is it sick of me to wash away you through? Is it sick to say I live to break your will? Are you sick like me?
I like your Okay, maybe not a bridge, more like a breakdown. Okay, that's fine. Going back, revisiting the beginning, turning the beginning into the breakdown. No problem with that at all. I've seen a lot of bands do that in the past, and it works. It really works. It's always good to come back to something within the song that people are familiar with, people have heard, especially in particular the beginning, because that was the first thing that people heard. That was the first exposure. So that's not a bad way to go if it makes sense. Now I've also heard intros that people in bands have tried to take the intro and make it the bridge or make it the breakdown, and it doesn't work because it's too soft. You know what I mean? The intro is too soft. It's too pretty. It's too quiet or whatever. And they're gonna try and turn that into a breakdown or turn it into a bridge. Bridge might work, I doubt it. I'm feeling more of a breakdown with this for sure. And it worked. It definitely worked. I love the subdivision work. In particular, in the chorus. Coming out of the line, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, it feels good, man. It feels really good. I love those accents. The subdivisions sounds great. Great job. I'm digging this. I'm really digging this. I'm feeling it. And if you're not feeling it, you're on the wrong channel. Plain and simple. Stop showing it. I can't help it. I'm trying to hide it, and I can't. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed it. Now, how much I enjoyed it, that's the question. So, give me a few minutes. Let me gather my thoughts. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was In This Moment with Thick Like Me. This was a request from Hell, and this was actually Hell's prioritized request for the month of September for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Hell. I hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, it was pretty obvious after the song was done. I could feel it too. I could feel the smile creeping up on my face. I was like, stop showing it. I couldn't. I even tried to force it down. I tried grabbing my cheeks and going, stop. No, there was no stopping that smile. It was very obvious I enjoyed it. Let me get my score and we'll go into the details. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.7. Yep, 8.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. There really isn't anything that I have to complain about this song. And I'm going to talk. Remember, I said Remember I said that. Remember I said that I don't really have any complaints about this song, okay? I want you to remember that I said that. The songwriting. It's not complicated so much from a chordal flow standpoint or even from a melodic line standpoint, but the subdivision work in this was nicely done. Not too complex, not to the point where I'm sitting here getting lost, but not following quarter notes and eighth notes straight ahead either. I mean, you had a lot of breaks there. You had a lot of rests, a lot of subdivided upbeats. You had a lot of upbeat accents. You had a lot of different ways that it didn't feel, it wasn't just quarter, or eighth note. I mean, it was a lot of rests in there. And that was really cool because then when they did come back in with those accents, it made them even stronger, even more powerful. I loved the play on feel, and they did such a unique thing. Something that you don't hear very often in music. Now you will hear people in bands playing in straight time with that halftime feel kind of stuck in there very sneakily. Like it's there, but you have to really look for it to find it. And even then, it doesn't stick around for too long. These guys did the opposite. The halftime was prevalent through this entire song, but every once in a while, they would sneak in that straight ahead feel in there. And you would notice it, but it didn't stick around long enough for you to actually grab it and hold on to it. It's like chasing that elusive fox of the brushes in the middle of the night. You know, you'll see the tail, but before you're able to grab anything, it's already gone. And you have to search around and look for it. The next thing you know, a few moments later, you see the tail again. And again, before you have a chance to grab it, it disappears. It's so fleeting. And like I said, it's usually the other way around. It's usually straight time with those little fleeting moments of halftime. Not in this case, the exact opposite. Halftime, prevalent with those little fleeting moments of straight time. That was cool. Very well done. Dug the chorus. The chorus is definitely the hook without a question. Those subdivisions, I love that triple 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1, and it's nice. I kept wanting to add that extra accent in there. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2, but that second 1 2 wasn't there. It was just one, and then a nice taper. It was nice. It was nice. It was very well thought out and very well constructed and very well executed. So no complaints. I loved the chorus. The drumming on this, fantastic. I got no issue with the drumming whatsoever. The snare tone, I at first I wasn't thrilled about it, if I'm being honest with you. The drumming was nice, don't get me wrong, but at first, when the song started out, I was like, there's a little too much high end on the snare. I felt like the snare was sounding a little tinny at first on the attack. It was a little pitchy. But the more the song went on, the more that grew on me. And I started to realize that actually I think is being done on purpose. Because the kick almost has like, it doesn't sound like an 808, don't get me wrong, it doesn't. But it almost did though. It almost had a little bit of that depth and that resonance of like an 808. But that's just the kick, being well mic'd and well mixed. So nothing synthetic about it whatsoever. And I think they were using that high-end snare to kind of balance that out and give it a little bit of a pitch shift, not a pitch shift, a tonal shift. And I think that's a smart move. I think that was a really smart move when you really think about it. But like I said at the beginning, I wasn't thrilled about it, but it grew on me. So good for them. The bass playing, I could hear it in spots, actually pretty clear as day. But through most of the song, I could hear it, but it was kind of pushed to the back. It did have its moments where it came to the front, and I was thrilled to get those moments. I was absolutely thrilled. But overall, through most of the song, I'd say about 70% of the song, it was kind of in the back. But that's okay. That's okay. Look, I got those few times where it was pushed to the front, and I really got to enjoy it. So, again, No complaints. The guitar tone on this was sick. No pun intended. High five, Boomy. Go ahead, Boomy. I don't care. Look, fine. Bring it on. I deserve it. Fine, whatever. Really wasn't meant to be, a pun, but I'll wear it. Anyway, no, the guitar tone was fantastic. Very fitting on this song. Nice and thick. Almost to the point of being a little too thick, if I'm being honest. It walked up to that line. It didn't cross it. It didn't even step on it, but it walked up to it. Very thick, very crunchy, very meaty, but not quite to the point where it got muddy. I mean, like I said, it walked up to the line, though. Boy, it did. And I started to get a little nervous. But, no, they did a fine job. The last thing I want to talk about is the vocal. Now, remember at the beginning when I said, remember I have no complaints about the song. Remember I said, my only complaint about this song was the vocal. When it started out, I was like, I don't know if I dig this lady's vocals. I don't know if I'm digging on this. It's kind of spoken word, and it's kind of whispery and kind of thin. And I was like, I don't kind of strainy, and I was like, no.
No.
Then the chorus kicked in, and I heard her go up into that register and start to really belt out the notes. And I was like, now wait a minute, hold on. This is what I remember from the duet with Five Finger Death Punch. These are the vocals I remember. And then after the chorus was done, they had that little layout where she resolved, and you could hear the vocals taper from being full, nice and strong, to thinning out little by little to the point where she was going to be for the next verse. And then I thought to myself, this is being done on purpose. This isn't being done because that's just her natural voice, or she's incapable of singing strong, because you clearly heard it. They're doing this on purpose for effect. Now, I may not be the biggest fan of that effect, but the funny thing is, the more the song progressed, the more it grew on me. Not necessarily the effect, but the voice. Her actual voice grew on me throughout the song. And by the time we got about, I would say, to the breakdown, by the time we got to the breakdown, I was vested in her voice. So, no, I had no issue with her voice, whatever. Remember, I did say past tense, right? I had a problem with her voice, but by the time we got 3/4 of the way through the song, I was over it. I was fine. So, no, actually, she's got a really unique voice, and the more I listened to it, the more I dug it. So, yeah, I have absolutely zero complaints. This was a great song. It really was. Now, I don't know if this is their best song. I don't know if this is like their biggest hit. I mean, for all I know, this was the only hit they ever had, and it's all downhill from here. I don't know. Or then again, maybe it's going to be like Baby Metal, where I listened to one of their big hits and it was like, okay, well, it's okay. I see the direction, and then later on, there's other songs that squash this song, completely stomp on it and just blow it out of the water.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to listen to more of these guys to find out. But as it stands right now, this one song, first time hearing this band, I mean, getting an 8.7, that's not easy to do, on this channel. Making your debut and getting up in the high 8s, that does not come easily. So congratulations to In This Moment, getting that 8.7 on their debut. It is a great song, and that's why we're getting that great score. So, and by the way, maybe, possibly, you're watching this video and this is your first time on the channel, because this is In This Moment's first time on the channel. Well, if you are a new viewer, welcome. Welcome to the channel. And you may be wondering right now, is that 8.7 a good score? No, it's not a good score. It's actually a great score. If you don't believe me, that's okay. Take a look down below in the video description. Scroll down a little bit, and you're going to clearly see my scoring system chart. Now, in that scoring system chart, you're going to see 8.0 to 8.9. What does it say? Does it say pretty good? No. Does it say really good? No. Does it say okay? No. What does it say? It says great. Just remember this. 8 is great. Anything in that 8.0 to 8.9 range is, in my opinion, great. There are just different levels of great. This is up in the upper half of it. So, yeah, it's a great song. So, yeah, 8.7. I feel good with that score, and that is where we're going to stay. So, 8.7, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.